Yo, what's good, world? Here is my Circle in Circle album artwork book. This is the full story of the project and the story of each track. Each track has a 2-page spread. I wanted each page to feel like a statement page, like the best pages out of Vogue or Porter. Taking the vibe and the emotion of those songs, creating original artwork, using elements from the movie or from the shoot. I want the book to feel like a high quality artwork book that you would normally get with a old school vinyl, something that you could keep alongside the music. Circle in Circle opens up with the album cover and one of Harrison's great photographs. Everything was taken by him in here. If it hasn't got me in it, it was one of mine. All the rest are Harrison's. Full track list, and then about the project. Circle in Circle, the alchemical symbol for the sun. In the terms of this project, it became about the ongoing journey of finding the centre of myself, creation, light, and seeing this as a never-ending cycle. It's not a journey that started from nothing. A circle with no circle within is still the alchemical symbol for gold. A circle drawn with one continuous line is also known in Zen Buddhism as Enso, a symbol of absolute enlightenment, strength, elegance, the universe and the void, a free mind allowing the body to create. A large part of this project was the accompanying moving visuals, an album movie that represents the journey. The cycle begins where it ends, welcomed by an opening scenes flooded with redness, representing the fourth and final stage of creating the magnum opus, the great work. The other stages, the blackness, the whiteness and the yellowness, which we'll see repeated throughout the project. The impending ticking beckons the time to begin the journey. Action brought forth with an apple, the forbidden fruit. Knowledge, wisdom and inner truths. The symbol of the awakening of the change to come. Skipping to the next song, it's time for the new sound. Arriving at the Garden of Eden, embraced by luscious, fertile plants with waxy green leaves. After seeing a moth lay still on the water, its last motions leaving behind a mark greater than its physical being, there is a point of change. Watching the light take away the reflection of self and bring it back. All the land and trees are burnt from a lightning strike, scorched earth, new between black and white trees, yin and yang. It takes its personal journey to a larger scale, one that involves all the world and the elements, epitomized with the shots of the moon. Scored the movie exclusively using sonic elements from the tracks. Removing the context of a song really changes how you perceive those sounds and becomes another way to interlace both the music and the visuals. I aim for the film to be very personal, opening doors for you to briefly walk and share the journey with us, along with scenes that feel as if they belong to neither of us. All filmed by Harrison and me. And there's a thank you. It's the first track, I See You Across the Room, with the lyrics. So they all use elements from either the shoot or the film. And then carrying the motion of those of each track. Would you call me? Scenes from the film. I think this was just a separate, it was just a separate photograph. Last time, with the lyrics that trickle down and the scenes. Looking at these after me reading the About project, you'll be able to start seeing elements from what we're talking about. Lavender Field. This part actually has a paper texture to it. As in it's not just solid colour, that's what I mean. Like a botanical book. Moon Goddess. This page was inspired by Sin City 2. If you've seen it, you'll understand which scene I'm talking about. With the pool at night. Red and green. So I think the first two paragraphs of this poem made it into the actual song. This is the full thing. Light splitting, patterns forming to be seen, with the colours changing so quickly, she said. Let's be red and green. Transparent shapes and memories, message disclosed in dream. With the sky opening for all to be seen, she said. Let's be red and green. Walls falling, submerged in all that could be, with their sight illuminating what was once unseen, she said. Let's be red and green. Rooted, glowing, climbing towards the serene. There's something I could never have foreseen when she said, let's be red and green. Light in focus, transmitted openly in beam, ascending in unison between left and right, between red and green. My favourite thing about this whole page is this right here. This is another scene from the movie as well. So is this. So I really did each page separately. You move with me, I'll dance with you. Just as the lyrics switch around, I'll move with you, you dance with me. I wanted a mirrored image that says almost the same thing. There are small changes between each one, if you look carefully. And there's the butterfly from the film. Or the moth, in fact. Sometimes I'm good. No, all the time I'm good. Sometimes I'm really good. I don't think you can listen to that song without smiling, or at least me. It makes me grin. It's one of those shots that shouldn't be very good, but it's fantastic. The waxy green leaves. Yellowness. Dawn of the solar light. The wolf rework. I think this was one of the first pages I did. Lots of text manipulation. Can you see me? Can you see my name on the window pane? Can you feel me? Can you feel me rise in the pouring rain? Can you hear me? Can you hear me shout when there is no sound? Can you sense me? Can you sense me stride below the ground? And then it falls. And then it goes again. If you listen to the song, you'll know what I mean. I'm trying to understand how to display that's something that's so reliant on its motion as stills. Liquid motion as the ripples slow, the reflection comes into focus. Emperor Dragonfly. Tarantino influence on this text. Yellow with red drop shadow. I love these shots as well. There's a few of them. This was my favourite, with these serpentine looking trees. The shirt and the trousers were like woodland camo at this time of year. I think this was actually spring. It just looked like autumn. Between the white and the black tree. It was really cool finding this though. Something so natural that you wouldn't know unless someone told you, or like us, you just stumble across it, trying to find somewhere that spoke the message that I was trying to tell, the story I was trying to tell. And there is the scorched tree bark, black, white. These will be available on my website, jacksonswaby.com, and you can listen to the album, download the album anywhere. Just go to my website as well. You can watch the full movie on there as well.